What's up, you guys? It's Hannah. Welcome back to my channel. Coming at you today from my car, as you guys can tell, obviously. Last time I sat in my car and did like a sit down talking video and got fast food, I said I should make it a thing and like a series type of deal. So that's what I'm doing. This is part 2, I guess. Sitting here in this parking lot in my car, I have my Dunkin' coffee because Starbucks is getting too expensive for my lifestyle. I also went to freaking good old Taco Bell and got myself a burrito because it is lunchtime and I have not eaten lunch yet. I really love doing these videos. This is honestly probably my favorite type of video to do, just me sitting here and talking, because I feel like it's just super cash. I don't know, I just like sharing my thoughts about stuff with you guys because I feel like it could, you know, help some of you if I say something helpful. Today's video is going to be all about college because I mean, I'm in college and it's back to school season. I just thought I would answer some questions and kind of talk about my experience so far in college. I'm going into my 2nd year, so I have 1 year under my belt already. On my Instagram, I asked you guys to send me some questions, college related questions. I'm gonna be answering some of those and just kind of talking and like using those as like a guide to talk about my experiences. And yeah, so we're just gonna get started with the questions. Actually, you know what, I don't know what I was thinking. I got the Dunkin' before I got the Taco Bell, and now I'm thinking like, I don't know, this isn't gonna go well together, I don't think. Like, cause coffee and Taco Bell are two things that make me I love Taco Bell. Better put sour cream on this because I paid 60 cents for it. I don't see sour cream. First question, difference in high school versus college party scene. Everything in high school I feel like just has so much drama around it. Like parties included, there was always some type of drama. In college, I feel like nobody cares. And if you do, and like you actually start drama in college, you're weird. It's a big difference in college and high school in general, but like at the parties, like it's just a lot more chill. And like high school parties, I feel like were so like overhyped. Just if it's really not that, I mean, there's more of them. Why did you choose Temple? So if you didn't know, I go to Temple. I chose Temple is because the school I wanted to go to gave me no financial aid. I applied to Temple really last minute because I was planning on going to a whole different school, but they didn't give me any financial aid and I couldn't pay for it. Also, I like the city. They have a good program for what I'm studying. A lot of people ask me this, what major I am. I'm a business major. I'm in the business school, but my major is undecided. Like I still have to pick what I want to specifically study. So basically, that's it. How did you find your classes without getting lost? So I recommend that is this person really gonna pull in right next to me? I'm literally so far away in the parking lot. I recommend that you go the day before your classes start and take your schedule and like walk around campus and figure out where all your buildings are and go into the buildings and find where the classrooms are so that you're not scrambling to do it on the first day. That's what I did last year. It just makes everything a lot easier. You just walk around campus and map out where your buildings are and where the classrooms are so that the next day when you actually have to do it, you don't have to freak out because you don't know where you're going. What was the most unexpected part of college? I'm so sorry that the lighting in here right now is absolute garbage. I think there's a lot that I didn't know. I didn't really know what I was getting myself into, I feel like. I was not expecting to be as homesick as I was. I didn't know how or like what to expect from like the actual schoolwork either, but that hit me like a freaking ton of bricks too. Another thing, I expected when I went to college that everybody was going to be more mature. For some reason, I thought that since we've moved past high school that people were gonna stop being really childish and petty, but yeah, that wasn't the case. And it like really blew my mind because I was just expecting people to like, once you're out of high school, I thought that people were gonna grow up or whatever, but no, that's not the thing. How do you stay focused? It's just like you have to set a goal for yourself and you have to like kind of motivate yourself and talk yourself through every day, because if you lose focus, you're gonna catch yourself slipping off track really fast and it's really hard to get yourself back up. You have to do a good job of prioritizing literally everything. You have to prioritize like your time. You have to figure out what things you need to put first and what you should be putting first is school, because you're actually paying, that's what you're paying for. How do you not procrastinate like ever? My boyfriend sent this question in because he's like terrible at procrastinating and I'm trying to help him get his life together. What I do is, well, I went into college knowing that I wasn't gonna be able to procrastinate because it would just stress me out. And I already have anxiety, so I didn't need to add more anxiety for myself. So I knew that there were things that I could do to make sure I didn't procrastinate and to like keep up with all my work. I utilized the crap out of my planner. Like I use that thing, it's like my lifeline, literally. Set goals and then check things off my lists of to-dos, and like that really helps me to stay focused on what I'm doing and to stay up to date and to like keep myself on track. So that's something I really recommend, is to use a planner and literally actually use it. Don't just buy it and say that, yo, I have a planner, it's gonna change my life. Like, you actually have to use it. When I get an assignment, I like to, like, I figure out when the best time to do it would be. I do everything before it's due. And like, I don't like to save things until the last minute because then it just stresses me out and I don't do my best work, and I know that. So I make sure to do my assignments either when they're assigned, or if they're longer assignments, like do part of it when they're assigned and then like parts every day, and then just make sure to finish it actually before it's due so I can turn it in and just know that it's off my plate and that I have it finished. Procrastinating is definitely something I don't recommend doing in college, like at all. Try your best. I know it's hard, little bit at a time, but I think if you really set your mind to it, it's not hard to not procrastinate. What's the best way to adjust to college when leaving family and friends? This is hard because I, like I said earlier, wasn't expecting to be as homesick as I was. Basically, you have to get yourself involved at school. You can't just sit in your room and mope and like just isolate yourself, because that's what I did my entire first semester of college. Like, I literally isolated myself from everybody. I didn't want to do anything. Like, I just felt so sad because I was like miserable. I missed my family. I wanted to go home, and I didn't even make an effort to go out and do anything, like, or to make friends, or to like really get myself involved in the school. So that's definitely something you shouldn't do. You definitely want to go out and at least try and make friends, and just find people or things that make it easier to be there and make it more enjoyable. You're gonna get over the homesickness eventually, but it's gonna take you a lot longer to do it if you do what I did and completely cut yourself off and don't even try to branch out and get involved. So I think that's really important. You have to distract yourself, basically. Like, find things that you love to do, find people you love to be around, and then do the things you love and be around the people you love, and it makes it easier. Hardest part about being away. I miss my mom's cooking a lot because the food at my school is so bad. Except for the Mexican place at the one dining hall. Oh my freaking god, that place is so good. I miss my mom a lot. I miss my family a lot. It's really hard to be away from them. Do you have a lot of free time in college? It depends on what I have going on at the time. Like, it varies. Sometimes I have absolutely no free time. Sometimes I have tons of free time. But most of the time I have like a moderate amount. It all depends on how you like prioritize everything, like I was saying, and how you keep up with your classes and everything. Because if you don't procrastinate, and if you know, work hard and get things done in a good, timely like fashion, you should have a good amount of free time. It's honestly just about how you prioritize your time. My favorite thing about Temple, Bagel Hut. That's all I have to say. How to deal with being away from your boyfriend, bro. I can make a whole video on distance relationships, I feel like. I think that it's just important to keep in mind why you're doing the distance and why you, like, what you want out of the relationship at the end. It's all like long-term, honestly. And if you can't think long-term with the person that you're with, then you probably shouldn't be with them, because you're just wasting your time, and you need to find somebody that means so much to you that you actually are thinking long-term. I know for me, I just have to remember that it's gonna pay off. Like, distance, it's not gonna be forever, and then if you guys can get through it, which if you're meant to be, then you're gonna get through it, you will be able to live your life with them for many, many years, and like the few years of distance are gonna be worth it because it's gonna lead you to being able to be with them. But while you're doing it, like, it's just important to have a lot of communication, and like good communication, and a lot of trust and respect for who you're with. Trust is a big one, because obviously you guys aren't together physically, so, and you don't know, like, you both are doing your own things, so you just have to be able to trust that the person that you're with is going to respect you and your relationship at all times, at all costs. And that is a huge one. Like, if you don't have that, it's not gonna work. Like, you're not gonna be able to do a distance relationship, or like your relationship isn't gonna work at all, because you need trust. Find things to look forward to. Like, if you're gonna visit each other, like plan trips, or, you know, just have things to look forward to, but then always be thinking about the end game and the fact that you're doing this for a reason. And it's because you really want to be with this person. How did you make friends in college? Honestly, in class. I met the girls that I'm friends with because I had classes with some of them, and then I met their friends through them. So like, I met one of the girls in class, and then I met the rest of her friends like outside of class, but I already knew her because I met her in class. But like, just try and socialize with people in your classes. You're gonna get new like classmates every semester, so just try and make the most of it, and, you know, find people you click with. Also, if you join clubs, you're gonna make friends with the people in your club. So that's another reason you probably should really put yourself out there and get yourself involved. In college, you really have to try and put yourself out there, because if you close yourself off like I did for a semester last year, then you're gonna struggle big time. So yeah, that is it for the questions, you guys. I overall feel better about going to college, or going back to college this year, because I know kind of what to expect now. But I think that when you first going into it, it's kind of really overwhelming and can be pretty scary. You have to really try to put yourself out there and try to get involved, and just find the people that you like to be with, find what you like to do, and do it. College is a really good time to explore yourself and just kind of really figure out what you want to do. Obviously figure out what you want to do, and just figure out like who you want to be as a person. Just a really good time to learn and grow and explore, and it's really what you make it. Do you, worry about you, find people that you like being around, find things that you like to do, and just, you know, be yourself. Trying to like think of something insightful to say to end this video. Honestly, just do you. The time is yours, so just take advantage of it, basically, is what I want to say about that. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys liked it, and if you want to subscribe, feel free, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.